guys, welcome back to another week, another video here on this channel. I'm super excited about what you are about to watch because I have decided to do like a series of videos. I had such a great response from my plant-based staples video. If you haven't seen that, I'm gonna go ahead and link that in the description box for you and up above. You really should check that out. You guys really seem to enjoy it, so I thought it would be a great idea if maybe I took each of those staple foods and show you the different meals that I make with them. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Tia, and here on this channel, I love to show you how you can live and thrive on a plant-based lifestyle really easily. It took me a long time to actually make this lifestyle stick, but once I figured out a secret formula for myself, it has been super simple. So I love to show you how I was able to do just that and how you can do that for yourself. Get healthy, lose any bit of unwanted, unhealthy fat that you may be carrying around, and you know, that's what I do. I would really encourage you to stick around and hit that subscribe button, and if you can, watch this video all the way through to really just help this channel grow. I love sharing my love for plant-based foods and how you really can implement this pretty easily in, you know, today's society. And I also want to thank you guys so much for the amazing response with my new book, Simple Vegan Mama. With this book, I give you a 28-day guide or meal plan to help you stick to this lifestyle really easily. I go through all the tips and tricks that I did to implement this and make it work for my life with my non-vegan family and my non-vegan friends. It's a great resource if you really want to live this way and you're having a hard time just making it work. So I'd encourage you to check it out. I have a link in the description box to, again, it's called Simple Vegan Mama, not Hungry Vegan Mama. Go ahead, click that link and start living this life really simple. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 meals that I make pretty frequently with broccoli. Now, the thing with broccoli, you guys, is that it is so full of fiber. It is so great at filling your stomach that it's awesome to pair broccoli with potatoes or rice or even pasta to really make sure you're getting the most bang for your buck. And what I mean by that is not only are you filling your meal with nutrition, you can actually lower the total amount of calories of your meal by adding a bit more of a non-starchy veggie like broccoli and adding a little bit less of a starchy veggie. You're not eating less food, you're just eating less calories. So let's say I wanted to sit down and have 2 baked potatoes, or some of you guys I know call it jacket potatoes. That is still great. Potatoes are very low in calories if you're not adding oil and vegan butters to them. But if I wanted to take that meal and still eat the same amount of volume but less calories, all I would need to do is take one of those potatoes away and replace it with a lot of broccoli. So I'm still eating the same amount of food, but I'm eating less calories. And so broccoli is just a great way, again, to not only get in a lot of nutrition, but to really add more volume, more fiber to your meal, but less calories. So I think you probably get the idea. I know a lot of y'all have been around here on my channel for a while. I talk about this a lot, calorie density, that's what this is. Let's just get to the meals, right? Now, I love this meal because broccoli is the star. I am using a whole bag of broccoli florets. This is about 16 ounces. And I like to eat a whole bag of broccoli here because not only am I getting a lot of nutrition, protein, fiber, I'm getting a ton of volume with this meal. And I want that because I'm not going to be using a lot of pasta. I like to cook the broccoli in the Instant Pot. I find that that's quicker. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and boil 1 serving of whole wheat pasta. I believe this is 2 ounces. And you can use any pasta that you want. If you have a gluten intolerance, feel free to use any of the pastas that work well with you. But here's the deal with pasta. You can eat it and lose weight eating it. You just have to make sure you're not eating too much, and to fill your stomach that you're eating it with a lot of non-starchy veggies like broccoli here. Pasta is so yummy to eat, but number 1, it's processed, and number 2, it's more calorically dense than the other starches out there. So you just want to watch how much you're using. But I mean, look at this. To me, that's a pretty good amount. Now, I am pouring my Hungry Vegan Mama dressing on this. Y'all, this will change the game for a lot of your meals. I went ahead and linked it in the description box. It's so good, but man, I love this dish. On to another dish that I'm obsessed with. This is just rice and chickpeas and broccoli with some delicious flavoring, but I'm just using about a cup or a cup and a half of rice. This makes, I mean, enough for one person, but 2 people could probably eat from this. I'm using frozen rice. You can use, rice you've just cooked if you want to sit around and wait 15 minutes for that. I just love to have frozen rice on hand because I can throw dishes together really quick. Now, I just threw in some veggie broth to help with the rice not sticking to the bottom of the pan, but I'm also going to be throwing in some more stuff, so I just want kind of some juice in there. I'm taking 1 can of chickpeas. I'm actually not using the whole can, but these are rinsed chickpeas, and I made sure to rinse these because there was a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of sodium in the can, so I wanted to make sure I rinsed as much of that off from the chickpeas as I could. Now I'm adding in my broccoli here. Of course, a lot of times I don't have cooked broccoli already. I do right now because I'm making this video, but you can use, throw frozen broccoli in here as well. You can also do fresh broccoli. You just need to make sure you're letting that simmer long enough to soften up the broccoli, but just go ahead and throw that in. Then I'm adding about 1/4 of a cup of nutritional yeast, and then I'm just gonna mix that really well. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of reduced sodium soy sauce. And then again, give that a good stir and kind of let it simmer a bit and let all the flavors marry together really well. And then just serve yourself up some of this. Y'all, the flavors in here are so good. Now, if you don't like chickpeas, you can use just white beans. That works great too, but I love it just like this. And on to another simple dish that I actually make pretty frequently, just a broccoli and rice and cheese casserole. So I'm just throwing in some broccoli and rice into a pan. Again, you can use fresh broccoli, frozen broccoli. This again is frozen rice, and I'm just gonna mix that really well. If I find that I need more rice, I'll just go ahead and toss some more in, but I typically, just for 1 serving, use about a cup. I'm then gonna drizzle on my Hungry Vegan Mama cheese sauce. You guys, can we talk about this for a second? The flavor with this one is different than any other cheese sauce I've tried, and talk about transform your meals. I'm adding about 4 tablespoons of this to this broccoli and rice concoction. You can add as much or as little as you want, but keep in mind this is a low-fat cheese sauce, so the more you add, the higher the fat content in calories are going to be for this meal. But oh man, this is so good. And if you want to make this a casserole, just throw some breadcrumb on top of this, pop it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15-20 minutes, and there you go. I mean, come on, y'all. How yummy did those meals look? To me, they looked amazing. Hopefully they did to you. I love broccoli. I can't get enough of it. Yes, my house stinks all the time, but you just gotta get over that part of it because it's so good for you. Again, it's so filling. It helps add some bulk to your meals and lessen the calories if you want. Full of fiber. You know the drill. So I'm not going to go on anymore. I just want to thank y'all so much for being here today and watching this video till the end, which is right now. I hope y'all have a great week, and I will be talking to you next Monday. Bye.